Well, on the day of February 18th, 2025, Valve did something huge. They released Team Fortress 2's source code to the Source SDK, which, according to this blog post, allows people to create licensed mods, such as Team Fortress 2 Classic. So, according to this update, TF2 Classic has the Valve seal of approval, basically. And also, everybody is talking about it. What is this? Everybody is talking about it. They also patched PUDAS. And that word. A double-edged sword. So, from what I can tell, what this is going to do is just allow people to create standalone mods for the game, like Entropy 02 for Half-Life, and also mod some of the things inside of the game. Now, when I initially learned about this, I was kind of scared. I kind of felt like it meant the game was going to get left in the dust and replaced with all these mods, and Valve was going to completely retire it, but I don't think that's what's going to happen. In fact, now that I look at it from about 3 days on, I think that at least the standalone mods are a good thing, allowing people with the know-how to create standalone Team Fortress 2 mods is a pretty good thing, in my opinion. Now, I think that the idea of having standalone free mods being allowed to be released on the Steam market is pretty good. However, as far as I can tell, you are allowed to create things in-game, such as creating fixes for problems in Team Fortress 2, or doing worse things like cheating. I'm no genius, but I can see how someone with the technical know-how will be able to, mod things into the game itself on client side. For example, this, which I initially thought was something that somebody made with the source code, but it was actually made a whole week before this update came out. This is a sound pack that makes spies horrible. It just removes spy. And according to this guy, he is allowed to create it. So, this is allowing for innocuous things like just modding yourselves every hat in the game, or much worse things like getting rid of the spy's ability to go invisible, or, for example, I don't know, making yourself immune to headshots, or giving yourself crits all the time, constantly. And from the way this is worded, it seems like this would be completely okay to Valve, which is a bit foreboding, and I do not like that fact. But on the out-of-game side of things, I think things are looking up. We've got these fixes that I already mentioned. Really? Anyway, we also have the 4v4 pastime mode, aiming for an official Steam release, which, I mean, okay, I don't like 4v4 pastime. I think it's worse than regular pastime, but that's good. And I believe TF2 Classic could get an official Steam release, and so can other mods, like Open Fortress or Pre-Fortress, which has been mentioned here. I think it's a double-edged sword it's sort of like Schrodinger's double-edged sword. Like, the blade could be facing away from us or toward us, but we don't know until it happens. It's just kind of, I don't know, we're kind of in a little bit of a limbo right now, so I look forward to the future to see how this turns out, and hopefully it turns out great.